Hi guys. Um, so today I wanted to talk about fear. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and I remembered this crazy story of a position I put myself into while using that was terrifying. And it just made me think of fear in general. We live in a society that keeps us in a state of fear and stress, basically as a way to control us and exploit us. It's not really for profit. It's more about time and energy they feed off from us, and trying to, let go of living in that place of fear. It's a challenge because we're conditioned to be that, to feel that all the time. You know, um, we're conditioned to fear time, death, um, being without, getting hurt, all these things, losing. We're always in fear of losing something. And we just kind of stay in this state of fear that doesn't serve us. Um, it doesn't help us. It, it causes a lot of discontent with our lives, living in a state of fear and stress. And I've been trying to conquer my fear my entire life. I realize now, looking back. Even my hobbies were really dangerous. I've been riding horses since I was a child, and not gentle horses, like race horses and jumping horses and that kind of thing. And then I took up rock climbing. I've always pushed myself past my comfort zone, trying to conquer my fear. And I finally have now, but it's taken a long time, and I want to help give people shortcuts, not take 39 years to get out of that state of existence, because it just doesn't serve us. So yeah, the story about when I was using, I was, I think, maybe 20 or 21 years old, and I found a way to get some money, and I was by myself. I took my grandma's brand new, really nice car down to, like, the trap house. It's like the outskirts of Detroit where all the, drug houses are. And I was alone. It was late at night, like midnight, and I got some dope, heroin, and then I went into a parking lot by myself, and I don't know why I did it, but I turned off the car and put the car keys on the passenger seat. I always used to leave them in the car. I don't know why I did it that time, but so I'm sitting there, like, cooking up my stuff, and all of a sudden I hear, like, a knock on the window, and I look up. I thought it was cops because it's how it happened when I was arrested. They knocked on the window. um, but yeah, I looked up and I'm looking down the barrel of a gun, and I'm like, oh shit. This isn't good. And there's this man there, and I'm in a dark parking lot in the back. I'm not by a road. I mean, there's no one around. It's just me and him. Like, that's it. And I'm just looking at him. He said, get out of the car right now. And I was just like, I haven't even done my shit. I don't want to do this. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, shit, the keys aren't in the car. And I'm just looking, and I look at him, and I start reaching for the keys. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather have, like, my brains blown out all over this car than to get out of this car and find out what's waiting for me out there and get my grandma's car stolen. And, like, I was still dope sick. I hadn't even done my drugs yet. I'm like, fuck this. So I grabbed the keys, and I'm just looking at him. I'm like, he's not gonna shoot me, but I'm willing to take that chance because I don't know. I've always been pretty fearless. You know, I am fearless now, but I've always kind of walked on the more dangerous side of life. And I grabbed my keys, I put them in the ignition. I'm just looking at him like, what are you gonna do? Turned on the car, hit reverse, and he turned around, started walking away. And I'm like, wow. Like, that was crazy. I was shaking, and it was a really crazy experience. And I kind of wanted to run him down. I didn't, but I kind of wanted to. Like, I didn't. I didn't. But another thing that I've done, like, I've always faced my fears head on, like the fear of heights with rock climbing. I used to have a logical fear of spiders, so I intentionally held tarantulas. You know, it's just facing them head on. My biggest fear has always been loss, and it's kind of caused me to hold on too tightly to things to the point of like smothering them, like my kids, worrying about them getting hurt, so like just hover over them. I used to all the time, and it's like I've gone through a lot of loss, so of course that's going to be my worst fear. Until I realized that we are eternal. We are not just here for one run through and then everything ceases to exist, okay? We are eternal beings. Energy does not die, it just transforms. And yeah, we're eternal, so you're never really gonna lose anyone that's, you know, wants to be in your life, that's meant to be in your life. And you're never gonna lose yourself either. You know, fear of death is one of the most crippling things for people. But once they truly connect with God and realize, like, death is not the end, it's just a new beginning, you even stop fearing death, and it's so liberating. And it's a big part of finding the kingdom of heaven within. I always talk about it's really a state of being, a state of feeling. It's freedom, it's balance, it's peace, and you know, sometimes I've been scared of not being good enough, or I gotta be perfect, but I've really been, you know, rather than just connecting to like the Mary Magdalene side of me, these past couple weeks I've been connecting to the Lilith side of me, the, you know, persecuted and executed witchy side of me. And I love that side too, because I'm not tame. I'm a wild spirit. I'm a free spirit, and I'm just ready to embrace all the sides of me, light and dark. We all got it, both of them in us, and it's about balance and just, you know, coming from a good place, wanting the best for yourself and the best for everyone else, because what's good for one is good for all. You know, we should be making ourselves better so we can make the outside world better and have it reflect the goodness within. And sometimes, you know, even Jesus flipped a couple tables in his time. Sometimes you need to flip those tables because, you know, life isn't easy. But yeah, just try to work through your fears, you know, desensitize yourself to what you're scared of. When you start feeling those panicky feelings, you can control that. You can control your nervous system, and you can change your thoughts from, you know, really examine them. What are you scared of? Like, and why are you, you know, why are you expecting the worst? Expect the best and you'll get the best. And that's what I've done, and everything has changed for the better. I feel so blessed. And I want you to feel that blessed too. Alright, you guys, have a wonderful day. It's raining here, but the rain is really good for the planet too.